The truth of the matter, calling a spade a shovel, is that people rather talk about government policy and tax documents over HR, because we are tirelessly talking about policies, regulations, rules. Honestly, I would venture to guess that people rather have a root canal than be around people in HR, because really everything is such a painful process and a procedure in both areas that cost a lot of money and time and are both miserable ways to try and get things right. And you can't really blame people, because people dislike or even hate HR. There are movies and television shows that highlight the terrible things that we do, but why did we get this rap? Well, let's start with the red tape. Red tape for the public sector is really HR at its red tape best. And a lot of the things that we're doing to non-HR people. So if we find them remarkable, then really, what do they think? And we are also expert at saying no. So come to me with a great idea, and I will tell you 1,000 reasons why that's not going to work. Also, people fear us. A lot of the times we come out of our offices only when something really bad is going on in the organization. So people are being laid off. So nobody wants to see HR at their door or calling a mystery meeting. And if we're not laying people off, we're oftentimes busting them for bad behaviors. So people are really guarded around us. They're not sure whether or not we're going to get them in trouble for doing something wrong. So where has that left us? Sadly, we are dream crushers. Bring us your great ideas, your futuristic thoughts, and we will obliterate your excitement and passion like only HR can. So we don't want to be hated, so what have we done? We've become business partners. But in our partnerships, we're really more order takers than anything, saying, okay, what is it that you want done, and I'll get it done. Well, that's probably not exactly where we want to be, so maybe a gladiator, what do you think? But I'm calling a spade a shovel, and we're not gladiators in the organization. This could be your marketing group, or maybe if you're a technology firm, it's your super duper IT developer, or maybe your superhero or operators within your organization, but it's not us. We are behind the scenes, very humbly, doing something important but very different. So here's the role that I offer you, the wise sage. Certainly not sexy, but let's admit it, we didn't go into HR for sexy. But it is a role that is unique and something that only we can play. So we can approach it, though, with the same type of ferociousness that you see with your marketing superheroes and your operation gladiators. But what we do is focus internal to the organization. And what we bring as the wise sage is perspective. A larger perspective of the entire organization and its interconnectedness. We can help the organization understand that actions have ripple effects and how those affect things all the way down the line. We are also able to offer a balance, because a lot of times when those gladiators and superheroes are barreling toward their goals, they are crashing into each other. So we can help them to find the wins that will really bring the whole organization ahead. And finally, we are thinkers. So we have the opportunity to be deliberate and to come up with those creative solutions. Because at the end of the day, it's not about process and procedure or strategic goals and operational plans. It's really about this, people. And we know people. We know people better than anyone. So it's in our wheelhouse to get our organizations current on what it is that people want and need. So there's one role, though, that I think is particularly important, and that's being the truth teller, the person who calls a spade a shovel and is willing to actually say the emperor has no clothes. Because I can bet you can think of a number of leaders in your organization who are wearing way too little clothes. And what they need are truth tellers. And your truths are going to come from those trusting relationships that you've built within your organization. So what I say is, yes, we can, HR. We got this, and you got this. So call a spade a shovel. Thank you.